The Super Bowl is a religious event for football fans and non-fans alike. Dating back about 50 years, one Sunday in late January or early February is reserved for the spiritual day that is the Super Bowl Sunday. Sundays are typically reserved for spiritual practices. They are the Sabbath. It is a ritual for avid football fans and casual Americans alike. The day is reserved for the occasion. Early pregame shows, tailgating, leads to players warming up. Then the national anthem is sung. The coin is tossed to determine possession. The game kicks off and the first half is played. The halftime show is performed. The game continues in the second half and a winner is determined. The champions finally celebrate and the trophy is presented. The day is scripted. Like any religious ceremony, the day and the game is cemented in ritual. Every year, spectators can expect the same. Years in advance, the location is determined. Unlike the championships for other major sports in America, the game is held at a neutral site. There is time between the site selection and the game for the city to prepare and create the best environment possible. Also, the fans have time to plan their trip to the game. No matter if their favorite team is playing or not, football fans purchase tickets and make their pilgrimage to the game. It is like a religious rite of passage for avid fans to make the journey to the championship game. The teams playing in the game are the most talented, but they are also inclusive. Anyone who has the skills to be able to run, catch, throw, or defend respectively to the level of a professional football player makes the team and plays in the game. It is a skill-based judgment, objective, not subjective, which enfranchises many minority athletes. Minority athletes, whether it be race, religion, or sexual orientation, may encounter criticism in the media, like Michael Sam or Amir Abdullah. But if their play outperforms their competitors, then they play on the team. If the team outperforms the competition, it plays in the Super Bowl. It is the truest form of objective competition, and it prohibits segregation. Plus, the players are put on a stage to be able to display their gifts. Playing on the Sabbath in the championship game is the ultimate gift exchange for the players who have dedicated their entire lives to the game. Midway through the game, the halftime show includes a concert by an A-list performer. The celebrity is idolized like a god. Recently, Beyoncé, Bruno Mars, and this February, Katy Perry graced the stage at midfield and are worshipped like divine beings. There's a break in the intense action that is the NFL's pinnacle game to pause and worship the superstars' talents. They showcase their abilities and provide the fans in the stadium and those watching on TV a chance to appreciate the gifts. Spectators worship the players on the field who are looked at as demigods. The teams are the best in the league, comprised of the best players. The gifted athletes with philosopher coaches, like Tony Dungy with Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts, Bill Belichick with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, and originally Vince Lombardi with the Green Bay Packers, are the most successful and appear in the Super Bowl the most frequently. These teams and coaches bring out the best in the athletes and realize that the team as a whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Also, the Super Bowl game itself is a way to come together as a community, like most religious experiences are. The Super Bowl is a form of social glue. Avid football fans or not, people watch the game with family and friends to experience the religious ritual that is Super Bowl Sunday. People congregate as a whole to cheer for their favorite teams or athletes, like most religions unite to support one divine being. Like philosopher Emil Durkheim believes, the collective consciousness of society is expressed outwardly in rituals based on certain identities. On different levels, fans come together to worship teams and players, along with the sport of football, and the teams and players come together to worship the idea of a championship. It is the end goal that they are working to achieve all year.
The ultimate goal, baby, the Super Bowl. We here, and we ready to get it done. You don't know when you're ever gonna get back to a place like this, man.
The game brings hope. Like spiritual beings are worshipped by congregations, fans see the best NFL teams playing in the Super Bowl as a way to escape reality for a few hours. But they also look to these teams as role models and for guidance. Throughout the season, every player and fan anticipates Super Bowl Sunday. Each waits for the special day to unite the team or community and experience the same day annually.